My grandfather always says, as one door closes, another one does open. Wise man, bad cabinet maker. Certainly, though, the door to your sanctuary in the winterless north is wide open, and the propositions here are as burgeoning as the views that are on offer. Look, when I see property offering this unique type of 100% off-grid and self-sustaining features, well, I simply know I'm looking at something that's going to appeal to just about every single Kiwi right now. Buyers, be prepared to fight for not only your perfect place to isolate, but yes, indeed flourish in this very natural coastal setting. Now, I know the team at Harcourts have very diligently gone about their campaign. The paperwork has been made available to empower you to get involved. That documentation reflects that our seller, Mr. Terence Peterson, offers up a slice of coastal paradise and freehold tenure. Some 10.58 hectares of pure, unadulterated God zone. Buyers number 91A, Old Hospital Road in Whangaroa. Look, when Captain Richard Cruz arrived here in 1820, he said this: one of the finest harbours in the world. The largest fleet might ride in it, and there is not a wind from which it is not sheltered. Well, sheltered too is Whangaroa from the rat race that runs wild in Auckland. Mind you can still get yourself a macchiato and croque monsieur at the Whangaroa Cafe and Bistro, surprisingly. The barrage, and that's garage come bunker, is the perfect complement to this natural coastal setting. Look, it's as humble as it is entirely appropriate, and with scope to expand as your colonial inquisition might require. Now, solar energy gives life to those minimalistic creature comforts and that wood burner forever fueled by an abundance of old pines. Just don't be chopping down any of those old kauri in your very protected Garden of Eden. Honestly, what goes on when the sun recedes across that harbour and that tub goes cold? I mean, seriously. Only the tuis would know. Perhaps a brown kiwi if you're lucky, but nonetheless, there for you to enjoy. The boat mooring situation, well, it's about as generous as our seller has been with his settlements. Gents, if being restricted by 12.2 metres worth of vessel mooring is a challenge for you, I'm certainly envious of your life's problems. To be frank, I would need to change my name, but the terms of the agreement are simple. Mind you, I lay awake screaming out these clauses. I know them. You, however, may not. Clause 19 of your agreement states quite simply you're able to buy land in this very fine country. I'm going to make a sweeping assumption, but that by bidding today, you're prepared to sign the agreements. May I make that assumption? Now's a good time for any questions, gentlemen.
Yes, Mr. Auctioneer.
Scott.
That outdoor bathtub, does it require a permit? And which clause covers that in the auction agreement?
Yeah, that's a good question. The bathtub is not plumbed in. You fill it up quite simply with your hands. It's not listed as a chattel, but Terence Peterson has been so gracious to include it with the sale. It's there for you to enjoy. No problems. Are there any other questions?
Mr. Auctioneer, I have a question. I'm a little bit confused. Does the vendor have to show me the boundaries of the property?
The vendor in this case does not have to walk the boundary with you, but look, you've been given the certificate of title. It includes a plan, and under section 8 of the agreement, titles, boundaries, requisitions, if you've got any titles or fencing type questions, get on in there and have a read. Andrew, best of luck with your bidding. Gentlemen, are there any other questions? Okay, I take that as a no. Well, look, it's clear to me that the first person to bid would typically become our new owner. So if you've got a firm opinion on values, Scott, Andrew, Aaron, I'm all ears. I'm here to hear it. Opening bid or opening offer, who sets me alight? How's 500 sound?
I'll bid 700.
Yep, and I'm happy to work with you there, Scott. So our starting bidder now at $700,000 the money. At $700,000 the bid, we'll travel along in hundreds at the stage. Who takes me to 800, but at $700,000, where we go?
25,000.
Okay, we're up and running then at $725,000 with my second contender there, Andrew. At $725,000, we travel along now in 25s, and I look for the 3/4. There it is there. At $750,000, we go with Aaron. Aaron holds the bid now at $750 at 3/4. I bid it away for 25 now. Invite you back in there, but at $750,000 at 3/4, there we go. At 760 shortens my strike, but that's okay. Bids now with Andrew there at 760,000 New Zealand dollars. And 770 we go. Playing suit now at $770,000. Bids now with you, Scott. Now $770,000. We're traveling along in tens at the stage now, but at 770 we go. At 772, righto, that's okay. At 772, we're shortening things right down now. At 772 and 3 with Aaron. At $773,000. At 773 now, who's got 774? But at $773,000, am I fairly bid it down once, then at 773.
My bid is 10,000.
At 773, Andrew offers me 10 at 783 now. At 783 we go. Back in now with a lunge for the keys at 784 with Aaron at 784,000. At 784 now. At 784, I'm looking for 785. That's the retort, but at 784,000 once. Twice the number at 784, Aaron holds the bid. Third, final time now at 784. 794. Didn't take much convincing, but at 794 now, that's the retort with a lunge for the keys at 794, and who cracks the 8 wide open. But at 794, I'm looking for 10. At 794, the bid is with Andrew once at 794.
1,000.
At 795, right you are. Nice and clear then with the finger up. I thought he was giving me the bird. At 795 now. At 805 he does. Andrew with a very strong retort now at $805,000 and 806 with Aaron. At 806 back in with a weatherboard. Now at $806,000, I've bid it away for 807. At 806, I'm feeling fairly bid it down once then at 806. Twice the money at 806. Third, final time at 806. You wish you did later, and it's too late then at $806,000. Ladies and gentlemen, lights, camera, action. At this level, I'm going to knock it down and I'm going to sell away this paradise at $806,000 with Aaron now. Can I invite anyone back in? $806,000, 808. Timing's exquisite now. On the market and selling at 808 and 809 back in with Aaron in front. At 809 and 811. 811 now. 811 the bid there with Scott. We're on the market. We sell once at 811. Twice now.
My bid is 2.5.
811 at 813.5, no slowing down. At 813.5 now. At 803.5, 813.5, my apologies now. At 813.5 and 2.5 more. At 813.5, at 15.5, at 16 now, at 816 that is. At 816.5, we're still traveling in 2.5s. At 816 at 818.5. At 816 at 821. So not surprising, but at 821 now, at 822 back in. He won't let you have it at 822. We travel in ones. 823 now with Andrew. We're on the market. We sell at 824 now back in front. At 824 once, 825. 825 with Andrew now. It's been a lunge for the keys, it has been. But at 825 once now at 825. We're on the market. Twice now at 825. Third, final time, Andrew holds the bid now. Aaron,
Mr. Auctioneer, I'll bid 25 grand.
at 825, we go straight to 850. I'm not surprised. At 850 and 851, Aaron puts his neck back in front. At 851, there's the bid holder. Do you have any more at 851? I bid it away for one.
I'll bid 20 grand.
851, 61, 71. 871, there we go. 871,000. That is astounding bidding, strong bidding at 871,000. I bid away now for 20 more. Who's got 891? At 871, here is the strong bidder, my opening starter. At 871 now. At 871 once, twice. Third and final time at that number at 871 and 875. At 875, what do we do? That's 14 sixteenths. At 875 it is, but really it's 7 eighths. At 875 and 876 back in. Scott back in now. At 876 we go. 877 with Andrew now. At $877,000 we're on the market, we sell. 877 once.
I'll bid 3.5.
877, 880 and 500. That's 880 and 500 now. Ooh. At 880 and 500. 880 and 500. I put it away for 2.5 more at 880 and 500 once. At 880, 500 we're on the market twice. At 880 and 500 and shrapnel and change. Third and final time. It goes. Sold here. Scott, incredibly well bought. My commiserations to my two underbidders. I will give you a little bit of advice to leave you today. Experience is what you get when you do not get what you wanted. Mr. Competition Organizer.
Well done, Craig. Now, very quickly, Summy's just going to give you a 1-minute feedback, and congratulations, Summy.
Yeah, great stuff, Craig. I was really impressed with it, mate. Obviously, a lot of work has gone in, and that was a compelling performance. I loved some of the words you used at the start. You had a great smile and really, really good use of your hands during the sequence, and even during your bidding. The hands use was really good, and I love the way you came in close to the camera a couple of times. You had a great smile most of the time as well.